Half after the hour on this Christmas Eve Wednesday morning, the 24th day of December, and joining us is the infamous Randy Clark. And Randy, you'll see Randy a lot of places in town, including the ice skating rink. Randy, good morning.
Good morning, Jimmy Dale. How are you? Merry Christmas.
Good. Merry Christmas to you too. The ice hadn't melted down there, has it? With the warm temperatures?
You know, the temperatures isn't quite right for it, but the ice skating rink will be open. Yeah.
So a lot of people have gotten on the ice out there, right?
Oh yeah, we're kind of hitting over 1,000 people now, so which is really good. Yeah, it's great for the kids and a few adults, mostly kids.
You've expanded the hours too, right?
Yes, we've expanded the hours. It was 4 to 9. Now it's from 2 to 9, Monday through Saturday, and then Sundays is 2 to 5 free. So it's only $10 a skate. You know, if you want to stay out there from 2 to 9 for $10, you're welcome to.
That's a great deal.
But the average person's probably staying out there 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah. After that, you know, we're not exactly ice skaters here now. Now, I have seen a few that could qualify for the Olympics, but, you know, that's a whole nother story.
It would take me about a minute second to be on my booty.
You and me both.
Yeah. But a lot of kids enjoying this too, right?
They're loving it. The kids are having a blast down there, yes. We got the Christmas music playing. We got Christmas lights, snowflakes all on the ice skating rink. It's really nice.
That tinsel trail, man, is beautiful, isn't it?
Not only that, I get to sit and look at the tinsel trail every night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is beautiful. You know, I try to encourage people to come during the daytime. Make you 2 trips out there. Come during the day and come at night, see the beautiful lights. Bluebell has upscaled the front of Bluebell. It is beautiful too. It just matches the tinsel trail. We've got 60-something trees out there. So reason I like to tell people to come during the daytime is you can really see the individual trees on what people has done. It's really beautiful.
Now, last year, I remember the wind blew a lot and blew some of the trees down. The wind's blown this year. It hasn't blown any of them down, I don't think.
So far, we haven't got the storms we've had the last couple of years, but we did a little something different this time. We got some 6-foot pieces of rebar and drove them in the ground. You can put your tree up next to those. They're 2 foot in the ground. You got 4 foot there. So it's helping a lot.
So how many Christmas parades did y'all do this year?
We did 6. Actually, we did 7, but one of them didn't take because we didn't have enough light. But we got plenty of Christmas parades on things going on in Sylacauga. Facebook page and YouTube channel, yes.
Now, Paul Stepp, that guy is a wonderful person. He's behind the scenes a lot, but he does a great work.
Paul don't like to get in front of the camera. And
he like me.
Yeah. But Paul does a great job keeping folks, you know, I like to say in Sylacauga, but there's a lot more than just Sylacauga. He's got like 22,000 people, I think, on his page now. And just to be clear, that is Paul's page. He just lets me be a part of it. And we do those Christmas parades, Jimmy Dale, for, you know, if you've ever been at a Christmas parade, you realize after the parade's over, you didn't get to see the parade. So we filmed those where folks that was in the parade could see it, plus the ones that couldn't make it, whether they was working or homesick or whatever, you can view them in your own home.
And a lot of shut-ins get to watch those too, you know, and get to see their kids and grandkids and stuff. And you were able to do Talladega's parade for the first time this year.
Yes, and I looked this morning, there's already been 4,300 views on the Talladega parade. It was great. I know you're going to ask me which one was my favorite, but I can't tell you that because they're all my favorite. I love a good Christmas parade. And they was all great, you know, from the Talladega's was a lot bigger.
Talk about their Talladega College band.
Oh my, oh my. You talking about putting on a show. Now they put on a show.
Yeah.
We was lucky enough, they had a judges stand up in Talladega. We got right in front of the judges stand. So they really put on a show right there. And all the floats was great. Whether somebody spent a month on it or a couple of days, they was all great. Now my favorite float is the little homemade floats on the small one-more trailers. The people really put a lot into that, and you got to. And also, I'd like to thank all the ones that put these parades together.
Yeah.
It's not so easy. Yeah, that's a tough job getting these parades, getting everybody lined up, and it's really great.
You know, the Fayetteville parade, that was a unique parade, especially the start of it, you know?
Yes. And I got to give most of the credit to Lori at Lori Darling's. She's the one that actually done that, and it was great. Yeah.
Is that you, the Grinch? That's
well,
not you.
no, but I'll tell you, the Grinch tried to steal that parade, Jimmy.
I know.
But if you'll watch the parade later on, you'll notice the Talladega County Sheriff's Department, they're right on his heels. So he's trying to throw some stuff out right there to stop him, but it didn't stop him. And but he tried to steal that parade. He actually come from the opposite direction, which the parade route went. But you can see they're right on him right there. So as you can see, I hate to spoil it, but if you watch the parade, they got him in a cage here not long.
You know, communities like Fayetteville, they go all out for parades like this.
Oh yeah, it was great. It was a great parade. A lot of community involved. There he is right there. Look, I got him.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't spoil the parade. The citizens of Fayetteville and all the parade committee, plus the Talladega County Sheriff's Office, they got him. You see.
You don't mess with Santa Claus.
Don't mess with Santa Claus. That's
and
right.
Santa Claus, I guess, showed up for all the parades, right?
Yeah, Santa Claus and Miss Claus was in most of them. We actually had the elf was he was with Santa Claus talking a lot. So
I saw the elf.
Christmas has been good.
Yeah.
Well, you got to look up when you see the elf because he's a tall elf.
Tall elf.
That's right.
Tall and a great guy too.
He is. He's a real
fantastic. Randy Clark, our guest this morning here on Daybreak. We had a big event over in Childersburg with the pickleball tournament a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, and Brad Logan with Childersburg Rec Center. It was a glow-in-the-dark tournament, a little bit different than most tournaments, but it was great. I think we had 17 teams involved. And I got to give a shout out to Shaddix and Crystal Murphy with Curtis and Sons. They excellent hosts. They did a great job, and we really appreciate.
Shaddix didn't try to play, did he?
Well, no, but I about got him and Crystal talked into playing. I'm about this close.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but they was great hosts for the tournament.
So where are we at with our pickleball courts here in town?
They're coming. Yeah.
Okay.
I try to go by there every day and watch the progress. It's not, this is no quick fix.
No.
We want them done right. I've been to different cities and played pickleball, and you can see where some of the courts, they tried to rush it, and they didn't turn out too good. So it's going a little slow. Well, actually, it's not going slow, Jimmy Dale. It's they're doing it right, and I really appreciate that.
So, who plays pickleball?
Everybody, from 5 years old to 95 years old. I think we got, now every once in a while I go play in Chelsea and you see a lot of 80-year-olds up there playing. Yeah, so it's a growing sport. There's not many sports that you can put a 10-year-old and an 80-year-old out there and compete, but pickleball's one of them.
When I first heard of pickleball, I said, there's no way that this will work in Sylacauga, Alabama, but man, alive.
It is. Yes, I try to teach, introduce. I introduce pickleball. I do them at both rec, Childersburg Rec and Sylacauga Rec. Jonathan Douglas, he does a lot up at the Childersburg outdoor courts. They have 4 outdoor courts. Mally Limbaugh, Mayor Wesson, and Brad Logan. They was responsible for getting those courts out there. We really appreciate it. We play on a lot. We're kind of off the pickleball in Sylacauga right now till we get our courts built.
Do they still play pickleball at Beth Yates?
Well, they're actually resurfacing the tennis courts.
I saw someone out there yesterday doing some work.
Yes, they're actually resurfacing those, and those they needed it. But it was actually planned to where they was going to do the tennis courts after they finished the pickleball courts. But the ones that does the resurfacing told Steve Masters at the rec that they need to go ahead and do it in case we got some bad weather. So they're doing both of them right now.
You mentioned Steve Masters, and What a great job he's done as
my
leader at.
Him and Lauren down
Yeah.
there, and the staff at the
Yeah.
rec center, they do an outstanding job.
Yeah.
We really appreciate everything they do.
Let's talk about Beautification Council a little
Okay.
bit this morning, and always looking to beautify Sylacauga.
Yes, we're always doing something, and I like to say we're just getting started. Tara Douglas, she's our president of the Beautification Council. Her and all the members in there, we do a great job. As you noticed, our Sylacauga sign. Let's start out with that.
Yep.
A lot of people, you see a lot of people when you drive through town out there getting their picture took in front of it. Wonderful. Now we have a new one across the street beside Trailwares, the big butterfly out there. You can get out of your vehicle, go out there and stand in the middle of the butterfly, get you a beautiful picture took. And we got a new one coming before long. I don't want to mention, but you're going to be able to see it coming from Nanniston side of town. It's going to be beautiful too. And we're all time working, throwing ideas out there and see how it goes. And we got more things planned. Like I said, we're just getting started.
Speaking of getting started, you're the first one that I can remember that consistently picking up trash and stuff in Sylacauga, and,
Oh, yeah.
and now then it's grown. More and more people are getting involved in beautifying our
Lots of
city.
people. Yes. That was one of my goals when I first started this 6 years ago, and it has grown very big. We try to have at least one community cleanup a month, and anybody wants to join, we're all the time meeting behind Broadway Spinal Care in the parking lot there, usually at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. We try to post when we're doing a cleanup, and we have churches, schools, Coosa Valley Pickleball Club, Sylacauga Pickleball Club. We're kind of the same club because most of them that's in one's in the other. And we really have a pickleball community that's really thriving. We got all kinds of people that just love to, they want to see, I think people was kind of waiting on this, you know, and people love to see a beautiful time. You know, when I first started this, I wanted people, say you're going from Montgomery to Anniston or vice versa, or coming from Birmingham. When you come into Sylacauga, I'll give you a perfect example, Jimmy Dave. You know, when you're out of town, if you drive up to a restaurant and it's nasty out there in the parking lot, you're probably not going in.
Sure.
Well, I feel the same way about Sylacauga. I'd love for somebody that comes through our town to say, what a beautiful little town. And I like the idea of a little town.
No doubt about it. And speaking of beautification, there's a cemetery right out here. And it's kind of out of the way. It's an older, well, it's a historical cemetery.
It is.
And you talk about some work. You guys have done some work up there too.
We have. That's actually the Historical Commission, but we help with it.
Yeah.
And
that's the key, helping one another.
yes. That is the key. That's what you call a real thriving community. And we have people that's not on the Historical Commission or the Beautification Council. We try to advertise when we're having these cleanups, and we have people to come up, and we try to talk them into joining while they're up there. But we have a lot of folks that come up and help us out. We try to keep the grass cut, the grades. We had to do a lot of repair work up there. Some of the grades are broke. Back in the day, the way they made these monuments was real thin. So we have a storm or something comes through, they got broke, and we got those back together. It's really beautiful. If you hadn't seen, it's behind the TV station, now behind CVS. If you hadn't took a walk up there lately, take you one up there.
You ain't gonna drive up there for sure.
No, you're not gonna drive up there, but you can park over in the First Baptist Church parking lot and walk across the street up there. It's really interesting to see some of the names up there. You know, our late Mayor Payton, I think maybe he was the last one that was buried up there. He lived right next to there.
That's right.
So I think he told his family all the years, if something ever happened to him, that's where he wanted to be buried, and he was. And
Yeah, yeah.
we got some old graves up there too.
No doubt about it. And one of the things that just I always shake my head at, there's still some people who haven't gotten it yet that will just throw something out of our car windows and bag of trash, and you say, well, that's just one bag, but if you've got 100 people doing that, and it can clutter up an area in a hurry.
It sure can. It sure can. We'll just say, you know, back when you and I was in school, and a lot of other folks, there was all kind of do not litter slogans in the hallways at school. Well, those are kind of not there no more. I don't know what the problem is, but I wish they would put them back up there. Just a reminder, you know, and we try to spread the word and get kids involved. We got a generation or two that wasn't taught to do not litter. I'm not making excuses for them, but when they see a cleaned up town, maybe they'll, you know, and that goes for the kids. We teach the kids to do not litter. You know, not only, one of the things that I like to say about litter, we're picking it up before it gets in our rivers. Everybody likes to go to the water. You know, if we didn't do this, I'm afraid that the lakes and everything would basically cluttered up. You wouldn't even want to go swimming in the lake. So, you know, that's we try to keep it all picked up, and it's a job now. It kind of goes in spurts. Sometimes it's we might pick up a half a bag of trash. Sometimes we might pick up.
Did you ever get discouraged when you first started about, because you were doing it by yourself for a long time there?
A long time, yeah. The only really thing that ever discouraged me is when I'd clean up there and go back by the next day and it'd be messed up. And that's discouraging, but you just have to have a mindset, well, we're going to pick it up again, maybe it won't happen next time.
Absolutely, absolutely. Randy Clark with us this morning, a couple more minutes, and we're showcasing the Christmas parades throughout the holiday season. We appreciate you and Paul and all the work that you do, and you know, Christmas is such a special time of the year.
It is.
And you see little kids with a twinkle in their eye, and you see us older folks with a twinkle in our eyes too, and it takes a concerted effort to put all this stuff together. And Christmas parades, you know, you begin here in Sylacauga with the Sylacauga Chamber of Commerce. They work on this for months. It's just not something that they drop a hat and get started.
You just throw together. Like you said, the Chamber, they probably already working on one for next year. You know, it's really a community effort, and the Chamber does a great job putting it together.
And people ask me, say, well, you know, it was kind of inclement weather here in Sylacauga. Why didn't they push it to the next day? And there's a lot of logistics that go into that.
There is. You know, actually our Grand Marshals here in Sylacauga was the high school basketball team, Sylacauga High School basketball team. Well, they had a game the next day. You know, it was said that if we had to postpone it, it would be the next day. We couldn't do that. So we just bared a little rain. Luckily, it started raining at the end of the parade, and it worked out good. So it's hard to cancel those parades and get them rescheduled for another.
You like those homemade floats and stuff, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those are my favorite. Yeah, the people really put a big effort into it. Now, I like the big ones too, don't get me wrong, but my favorite are the smaller floats. The little, what I like to call lawnmower trailers, those are my favorite ones. Yeah, that's really an effort people puts into it. You know, it's hard to get those floats from their house down to the parade event. A lot of them have to do it while they're down there, so it takes a big effort to get those floats together.
Randy, I appreciate all the efforts that you and your team do here in our beautiful city, and wish for you and your family a most wonderfully blessed Christmas season.
Right. Merry Christmas to you and your family, and Merry Christmas from the Clarks.
All right. That'll wrap it up for me on this Christmas Eve, Wednesday morning, the 24th day of December. From our house to yours, Merry Christmas. Stay safe. God bless you. God bless America.